says about the sixth commandment is that same-sex relations are a problem and that they cannot, in the eyes of the church, achieve a twofold purpose of sex, which is unity and procreation, which means that they can't have kids. Judaism also says that sexuality, by means of which men and women give themselves to one another through the acts of which are proper and exclusive to spouses, is not something simply biological, but concerns the innermost being of the human person as such.
The thing the Catechism says about chastity is the virtue of chastity comes under the cardinal virtue of temperance. Chastity is a moral virtue. It is also a gift from God, a grace, a fruit of spiritual effort. There's a lot concerning chastity and its relationship to friendship, and it says the virtue of chastity blossoms in friendship. It shows the disciple how to follow and imitate him who has chosen us as his friends. Chastity is expressed notably in friendship with one's neighbor. Whether it develops between persons of the same or opposite sex, friendship represents a great good for all. It also leads to spiritual communion.
According to the Catechism, the sixth commandment is against prostitution. Prostitution does injury to the dignity of the person who engages in it, reducing the person to an instrument of sexual pleasure. The one who pays sin gravely against himself, he violates the chastity to which his baptism pledged him and defiles his body, the temple of the Holy Spirit. Prostitution is a social scourge. It usually involves women, but also men, children, and adolescents. While it is always gravely sinful to engage in prostitution, the imputably of the offense can be attenuated by destitution, blackmail, or social pressure.
Adultery refers to marital infidelity, when two partners of whom at least one is married to another party have sexual relations. Transient ones, they commit adultery. Christ condemns even adultery of mere desire. The Sixth Commandment and the New Testament forbid adultery absolutely. The prophets denounce the gravity of adultery. They see it as an image of the sin of idolatry.
A child is not something owed to one, but is a gift. The supreme gift of marriage is a human person. A child may not be considered a piece of property, an idea to which an alleged right to a child would lead. In this area, the child possesses genuine rights. The right to be the fruit of a specific act of the conjugal love is parents, and the right to be respected as a person from the moment of his conception.
Higgins as Santiago Montoya, the bad boy. As Lisa Wells, the prostitute that ruins everything.
Nejman as Gertrude Montoya, the heartbroken wife.
Oh, Santiago, that homily was just gracious. I loved every single word that he said. I want to go back, you know?
Yeah.
To Walmart after work, and I got my husband this beautiful Shakespearean novel called Othello, and because he's really interested in literature, and I really hope he likes it, because he doesn't do much anymore, and I'm really worried about him, so I'm just going to give it to him. Honey, I got you this really amazing thing that I think you're going to
Babe!
That's your cousin, right? Cousin Sally, right?
Yeah,
I thought she was your cousin.
she is.
I am your wife. I took the kindness out of my own heart to get you this. Othello, here you go.
But babe, it's not what you
I
think!
don't want to hear it. I can't believe my soulmate did that to me. I can't believe he lied to me like that. The only time he ever lied to me before this was when we went to Applebee's, and he said he was getting the chicken fingers, but he got the 16-ounce steak instead.
Eh.
You know, I knew he had a wife, but I didn't care.